Local authorities say there's been a recent uptick in scam text messages similar to the one you see here, and it's targeting bank customers. And in some cases, victims have lost their entire life savings.
If you use mobile banking apps, you need to know about this right now. Capital One and Apple users are waking up to empty accounts after responding to one text message. This professional scam is hitting multiple banks daily, and it's not what you think. Just last week, a 34-year-old software engineer named Jason received what appeared to be an Apple security alert text. The message claimed there was a suspicious login attempt from an unknown device in Dallas, 900 miles from his home. Jason clicked the link, thinking he was protecting his account from hackers. Within 2 hours, $12,000 had vanished from his linked bank accounts. "I thought I was being responsible by responding quickly," he told investigators. "I'm tech-savvy and still fell for it." All right, now that you've seen what happened, listen up. These aren't random texts from basement scammers. They're using official logos, real account data, and perfect timing. I'm going to show you exactly how they trick smart people, plus what to do right now if you think this is targeting you. Let's break down how this scam actually works. Number 1, the perfect impersonation. These scammers use official Apple, Capital One, Chase, and Wells Fargo logos in their messages. They meticulously copy the exact font styles and color schemes from real notifications. Many include partial account numbers or device information to appear legitimate. Most disturbing, they can send from numbers that appear in your previous message history, making them look trusted. Number 2, the urgency manipulation. Messages claim suspicious activity detected, respond within 24 hours, or account will be suspended unless verified immediately. Some use unauthorized purchase of $299, click to dispute, to trigger immediate action. This time pressure deliberately prevents careful thinking and forces quick decisions. Number 3, the data harvesting setup. Once you click, you're directed to fake websites identical to real banking login pages. These sites capture your username, password, and security questions in real time. They'll even request 2-factor authentication codes, which they use immediately while keeping you distracted on the fake site. All your information is stored for instant account access. Number 4, the rapid execution. Scammers access accounts within minutes of collecting your data. They transfer funds to cryptocurrency exchanges, convert to untraceable digital currency, and your money disappears before you even realize what happened. The entire operation can execute in under 15 minutes. Now for the brutal truth about what happens when you fall victim. The immediate financial damage averages between $3,000 to $25,000 per victim. Multiple accounts can be drained simultaneously if they're linked. Credit cards get maxed out through cash advances, and investment accounts may be liquidated without authorization. The bank's response is often not what you'd expect. Most financial institutions initially deny reimbursement claims, stating, "Customer willingly provided login credentials." The investigation process typically takes 60 to 90 days minimum, and the recovery rate is less than 15% for text scam victims. The long-term consequences extend beyond the initial theft. Victims experience credit score damage from bounced payments. Mortgage and loan applications get rejected due to compromised financial profiles. Identity theft often continues for months afterward as stolen data circulates. The emotional trauma and financial anxiety can persist for years. Legal limitations make recovery even harder. Police reports rarely lead to arrests, since most operations run internationally. Civil lawsuits are expensive and usually unsuccessful. Worst of all, victims are often blamed for poor security practices, despite the sophisticated nature of these scams. Here are the red flags you need to recognize immediately. First, analyze the message source. Real banks never send links via text message. They use secure app messaging for important alerts. Urgent language is always a warning sign, as is the use of generic greetings instead of your actual name. Second, examine URLs carefully. Legitimate bank communications never use shortened links. Real sites always start with https://. Check for subtle misspellings in domain names like capitalone.com using similar-looking characters. Official sites never ask for passwords via text links. Third, recognize timing patterns. Scam texts often arrive during business hours when bank support is overwhelmed. Messages frequently arrive right after legitimate bank activity, suggesting they're monitoring your accounts. Multiple urgent messages within short time frames should raise immediate suspicion, as should requests for information banks already have. Fourth, verify content legitimacy. Real alerts reference specific transaction details like merchant names and exact amounts. Legitimate messages include your full account number, not just the last 4 digits. Official communications use your registered name, not valued customer. Banks always provide alternative contact methods for verification. Now let's establish your prevention system. First, secure your mobile banking setup by enabling biometric login on all banking apps. Use unique passwords for each financial account. Turn on account alerts for every transaction and register your phone number directly with banks through their official websites. Second, establish verification protocols. Never click links in financial text messages, period. Always log into apps directly from your phone's home screen. Call banks using numbers from official websites, not the text message. Verify suspicious activity through secure app messaging within the bank's official app. Third, implement communication barriers. Block unknown numbers that send financial messages. Set up email filters for phishing attempts using keywords like urgent, verify, and suspicious. Use separate email addresses for banking only. Enable two-factor authentication on all accounts using an authenticator app, not SMS. Fourth, create response procedures. Screenshot suspicious messages before deleting them for evidence. Forward scam texts to your bank's fraud department immediately. Report incidents to the FTC and local authorities to create an official record. Document all communication attempts and responses. Fifth, monitor your financial ecosystem daily. Check account balances every morning through official apps. Review credit reports monthly for unauthorized activity. Set up fraud alerts with all 3 credit bureaus. Consider using identity monitoring services for ongoing protection. Here's the harsh financial reality. Banks protect their systems, not customer mistakes. Recovery depends on proving you were truly deceived, which is increasingly difficult. Prevention is 100 times more effective than recovery efforts. Remember that smart, cautious people fall for sophisticated scams daily. This scam works because it exploits trust and urgency. Your vigilance is the only real defense system against these attacks. When in doubt, always verify through official channels by opening your bank app directly. Remember, legitimate banks never create panic through text messages.